What up? I said, what up? What up? What's going on,
What
y'all?
up? What up?
Chillin',
What up?
chillin'.
What up?
Today we're gonna talk about our top 5 consoles. Some of you young bucks probably can only name 3 consoles. But I'm an old head. Let's go. Let's go. When I judge the
Let's go.
consoles, it's about
go.
how much fun I had on the consoles. It's not what games were on it, how many games. It's how much fun I had on the consoles. Okay? Now that you guys got that through your big heads, number 5 will be the Xbox 360. Mainly because Call of Duty was the main game on the Xbox 360. And that's one of my favorite games to play right now, period. Most of the Xbox One hate is because Xbox was so Microsoft. Microsoft was so arrogant at the premiere, acting like nobody can touch them. Made all these new rules, it's just stupid. Bad move. Number 4 is the Sega Genesis. I had plenty of fun playing this console. I can name plenty of games. Madden 93. When they caught the ball, but you couldn't even see the ball, they just put their hands up like, it's good. But who remembers that? That Madden was so good and corny at the same time. Most of the classic Maddens were on the Genesis. Then they had the games like Bulls vs. Blazers, Lakers vs. Celtics, NBA Showdown, NBA Live 96. Wow, those were the good old days. Number 3, the PlayStation 1. I can talk your head off about the sports games, but when the PlayStation 1 came out and this one game called Tomb Raider 2 came out, oh my goodness. That was the best game ever. You could play it for hours and hours and hours and not get bored. Plus it had another game called Metal Gear Solid. This would be my number 1 console, but when you see my top 2, you'll know exactly why. They also had Crash Bandicoot, a game called Driver. It was like a fun Grand Theft Auto. See what I did there? My number 2 console is the PlayStation 2. All I have to do is name 2 games. Well, maybe 3. But 2 titles. One of the titles are Madden 04. The one with Michael Vick on the cover. I was ranked like number 2 legitly in that game. But you know you had the assholes who had 2 PlayStations that were playing themselves and winning 90-0 and like, what are you thinking? Then 05 came with the super defense and I was ranked in that game. I was pretty good. My record overall was like 300 plus wins and 60 something losses. Then the other Madden came out 06 with the flashlight vision. That just turned me off from Madden. But my funnest online gaming experience is SOCOM 2 on the PlayStation 2. You couldn't tell me anything. This game is so good that if they remake it, I would play it. I would just force myself to play it. I would honestly like them to remake it in first person. That would probably be perfect. It also had one of my favorite maps ever in a shooter. It was called Fish Hook. It had one flaw. You can run up and just throw grenades. But if they put a delay on that, that's fixed, right? That's back then when games didn't really have patches as much. They had a gun called the IW-80. And you know if you use that, everybody will call you a noob. Before I tell you my number one system, I have to have an honorable mention. And that will be a game called GoldenEye. It was on the Nintendo 64. I really had fun playing that game. That game was great. One of the top 5 shooters of all time. So now I'm gonna get to my number one console. And I know you guys know exactly what it is. The Nintendo Entertainment System. This system was epic. It had games like Woody's Gamertag Blowjobs, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, Mario Brothers 1 and 3, 2 sucked. It had a football game called Tecmo Bowl. That game was epic. Tecmo Bowl 2 was great also. It implemented all the teams. The Mega Man series. When it went to Super Nintendo and other stuff like that, it sucked. But on the Nintendo, it was awesome. Up, down. Left, right. BA select start. That's if you want to play 2 players on Contra. That game was epic. Why is my voice even like that? Maybe those games were that good. Maybe this beat just reminds me of the Nintendo Entertainment System. I could go on forever talking about the games. But in the comments, I want you to tell me your favorite games. And I'm out. Jive Turkey. Yo, this your boy Jive Turkey live from the 2, 1, motherfucking 5. And remember, Michael Jordan is the Jive Turkey of basketball. Peace.
Nice work, Ghosts.